I remember she came to Jamaica way back when Destiny's Child had one song. And they came and I opened for them at the time.
Divorce has become a common occurrence in Hollywood, with recent rumors circulating about the potential separation of Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Adding fuel to the gossip mill, there are now speculations about the iconic power couple, Jay-Z and Beyoncé, facing troubles in their marriage. Despite initial denials from various sources, the rumors gained traction when Sean Paul, who is rumored to be Beyoncé's possible new romantic interest, entered the conversation. Sean Paul has allegedly revealed details about their relationship and shed light on the rumored divorce of the industry's beloved power couple. If we were ever in a relationship, even a fleeting one, with the iconic Beyoncé Knowles, we'd likely never stop talking about it. We'd be inclined to share every detail, despite the potential displeasure it might cause her husband Jay-Z. So, if the speculations about Sean Paul and Beyoncé having a connection during their collaboration on the song Baby Boy in the early 2000s are accurate, the question arises, why hasn't Sean Paul been more vocal about it?
Well, it looks like Sean Paul is setting the record straight. He shared that they had a falling out after their steamy video was released.
The good news is, we can now put our minds at ease as Sean Paul has finally addressed the mystery. In a recent interview with the Daily Beast, Paul not only clarifies the truth behind the rumored hookup, but also delves into the origins of the story and its reception by Jay-Z. The saga unfolded back in 2003 when Beyoncé and Jay-Z were still in the early stages of their relationship. The no-lie rapper has long stated that his relationship with the singer was only tethered to working on their one collaboration and a few live performances. Still, rumors of an entanglement have persisted. To this day, he is quashing those tall tales. "I wish I did," Sean Paul told the Daily Beast. At the time, Beyoncé and New York rapper Jay-Z were keeping their relationship under wraps, though fan speculation proved there was little the future Mr. and Mrs. Carter could keep to themselves. But none of that was of concern for Sean Paul. Instead, he was focused on the task at hand. After learning that Beyoncé was a fan of his, he says her team reached out extending the opportunity to collab. "I thought it was going to be R&B, but it ended up being dancehall, so that made me go off. That was a bangin' track, mon," he said. But it did not take long for the duo's sexy lyrics to pique the curiosity of fans hoping that art was indeed imitating life. The circulating rumors instead lead to a rift between the two artists that ultimately hindered future opportunities for them to hit the stage together. According to Sean Paul's revelation to the Daily Beast, he emphatically denies any romantic involvement with Beyoncé, expressing that he did harbor a wish for it given her beauty, a sentiment many can relate to. When the rumors initially surfaced, Beyoncé was in a relationship with Jay-Z, and it began causing complications. Paul disclosed, "We had to have a speak about it." He attributes the origin of the rumors to a performance glitch in Los Angeles, where technical difficulties, including his microphone being turned off during their rendition of Baby Boy, sparked peculiar incidents that fueled the gossip.
Thank you. That was my first #1 I was on. So that was amazing. Whirlwind time for me.
First #1, huh?
Yeah, so I've had 4 on the Billboard chart.
The situation escalated when Sean Paul experienced more unexplained audio issues on stage, this time during a performance in Scotland. "That's when we had the talk because the rumors got really crazy," Paul revealed. Following the second audio mishap, Beyoncé confronted him about the swirling rumors, expressing concerns about the potential damage to her career. Paul recounted telling her, "So, listen, I met Jay before you, and we were friends. So me and him should talk. If he feels a way about that, then we should talk because it's not coming from me." Subsequently, Paul claimed that he was disinvited from Beyoncé's VMA performance, effectively marking the end of their relationship. Despite the 99 Problems MC's name being thrown around in rumors suggesting he was sabotaging Sean Paul to send a clear message of boundaries, the Jamaica native has never bought into any of it. It couldn't be because he wasn't even there. But people started to say this S. Tensions surrounding the rumors and technical difficulties mounted when it was time for the duo to perform at the MTV VMAs. Sean Paul claims he was initially slated to take the stage with Beyoncé, but in the end was informed that her label no longer wanted him to join her on stage. "It was embarrassing and weird," he said when reflecting on how he watched the performance from the audience. As a result, he passed on a scheduled performance planned for Washington, D.C. the next day. They were like, "There are 3,000 influential people waiting out there for you to do it." And I was like, "There were 50 million people watching the VMAs. I'm not doing it." And I left. That was the last time we did the show, and by that time I was saying publicly that there was nothing going on. It fell on me. Nobody was asking them about it. But you know what? It was a big, fat, sexy song. By the end of its run, Baby Boy spent a total of 9 weeks at the top of the Billboard's US Hot 100 chart. The Black is King creative did not have a long run at the top of the charts again until 2007 with the release of Irreplaceable. Despite the rocky conclusion to their association, Sean Paul still held Baby Boy with Beyoncé in high regard. In a 2020 interview with MTV News, he listed the collaboration as one of his top 3, placing it alongside collaborations with Rihanna and Busta Rhymes. Certainly, if you're a fan of Beyoncé, you likely recall her hit song Baby Boy featuring Sean Paul, released in 2003. The track was a massive success, reigning atop the Billboard Hot 100 chart for 9 consecutive weeks and securing a Grammy nomination for Best R&B Performance by a duo or group with vocals. However, what might not be as well known is the drama that unfolded behind the scenes of this collaboration.
And that was just an amazing thing for me. What was very special about songs like this is that she's a great established artist, and it was her first solo album, but she came to me.
Beyoncé recently shared insights about her collaboration with Sean Paul during an interview with Oprah Winfrey. In the discussion, she disclosed that her husband, rapper Jay-Z, had reservations about her working with Sean Paul and even attempted to prevent their joint performance at the 2003 MTV Video Music Awards. According to Beyoncé, Jay-Z harbored feelings of jealousy towards Sean Paul, perceiving him as a threat due to his popularity and magnetic personality. She revealed that Jay-Z was uncomfortable with her sharing the stage with another man, especially one who shared close proximity in their music video. Beyoncé stated that Jay-Z accused her of having an affair with Sean Paul and insisted on cutting off all communication with him. Despite Beyoncé's attempts to reassure Jay-Z that there was no romantic involvement between her and Sean Paul, he remained unconvinced. The situation escalated as Jay-Z became increasingly controlling and possessive. He went to the extent of hiring private investigators to monitor Beyoncé and Sean Paul. Additionally, he issued threats to end their relationship if she didn't comply with his demands. Feeling trapped and frightened by Jay-Z's behavior, Beyoncé faced a difficult decision. However, she was determined not to sacrifice her career or compromise her artistic vision. Despite Jay-Z's objections, she chose to assert her independence and perform with Sean Paul at the VMAs. Beyoncé aimed to demonstrate to the world that she was a strong, independent woman capable of making her own choices. Following the successful performance, tensions escalated between Beyoncé and Jay-Z, leading to a significant confrontation. Beyoncé revealed that a heated argument unfolded after the show, culminating in Jay-Z resorting to physical violence by slapping her in the face. Shocked and hurt by this act of aggression, Beyoncé made the difficult decision to end their relationship.
Beyoncé would come to do it, and even a couple years later with Sia, I had another #1 with her.
That's right.
And that was a dancehall track also.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of my culture. I'm very proud to be someone in the forefront.
In the aftermath, Beyoncé moved out of their shared apartment and sought refuge with her sister Solange. During this time, she reached out to Sean Paul to apologize for the complications she had caused. Fortunately, Sean Paul proved to be understanding and supportive, and their friendship endured despite the challenges. Beyoncé shared that Jay-Z eventually recognized his mistake and earnestly pleaded for another chance. He apologized for his actions and committed to making positive changes in their relationship. To demonstrate his sincerity, Jay-Z agreed to join Beyoncé in therapy to address and work through their issues. Beyoncé, still harboring love for him and wanting to give their relationship another chance, decided to reconcile with him. After engaging in therapy, their relationship saw improvement, leading to their marriage in 2008. Beyoncé revealed that they are now happily married and blessed with 3 beautiful children, Blue Ivy, Sir, and Rumi. Despite the challenges, she expressed no regrets about collaborating with Sean Paul, emphasizing that it was a valuable experience resulting in a great song. Beyoncé asserted her pride in standing up for herself, following her dreams, and achieving happiness with Jay-Z. However, rumor has it that the rumors of Beyoncé's alleged relationship with Sean caused quite some abnormalities in their relationship. Beyoncé, Knowles Carter, and Jay-Z stand as prominent figures in today's music business, evolving into music moguls with each new record, apparel line, and controversy they navigate. From a phone-based teenage romance, the couple has matured into a powerhouse marriage with 3 kids, weathering betrayal, disclosures, miscarriages, rumors, rumors, and more. In an interview, Jay-Z expressed, "Well, that's my soulmate. It's the person I love. And you can be in love with someone. You can love someone. And if you haven't experienced love, and you don't understand it, and you don't have the tools to move forward, you're going to have complications, period." Despite their enduring connection, their relationship has stirred discomfort among some followers, notably 50 Cent.
She said, "Come on, I'm talking to her." She jumped out, she was like, "Duh, duh, duh." And I'm like, wait, what is she doing?
50 Cent thinks that it is precisely due to the fact that Beyoncé had only recently left her teenage years, whereas Jay-Z was already well into his 30s when the band first formed. But a clip of a younger Beyoncé gushing about Jay-Z at an awards event when she was younger has just resurfaced, which has rekindled a topic regarding the possibility that the rapper may have helped develop her career in the early 2000s.
But I love me some Jay-Z.
The legendary status of Beyoncé and Jay-Z is common knowledge. Their tale is so fantastical it could only be real. A monarch and a princess so in love that they'll stay together through anything. But is it really as strong and perfect as they portray it to be? Well, there are some flashing red flags in their marriage that can't be ignored, no matter how hard they attempt to hide the specifics. The first of these is their extreme secrecy. Fans have been trying to reconstruct the timeline of Bey and Jay-Z's relationship ever since it began, which is understandable given how little information they are given about the couple. They have to improvise the narrative in their songs based on the scant information they gleaned from the interviews. Where did we go wrong? Obviously, they crossed paths in the music industry, but it seems that Beyoncé has been cautious about moving too fast. She claims that she and Jay were just friends for a full year and a half before they even considered dating.
But I can say to make sure you have your own life before you're someone else's wife.
When their relationship began to progress seriously, they attempted to keep it under wraps. The first time Bey and Jay worked together was on Jay-Z's 03-track Bonnie and Clyde back in 2002. After that, many started speculating about their relationship, but they insisted they were only friends. Beyoncé said in an interview with Oprah Winfrey, "We were friends first. Before we went on any dates, we were on the phone for a year and a half. That foundation is so important in a relationship. Just to have someone that you just like is so important, and someone that is honest." But after a few months of publicly attending events, shows, and award ceremonies with Jay, it became quite evident that the two were more than just friends. Nonetheless, the two creatives denied it, which begs the question, why? Why did they have to be so hesitant and shy about it? In 2003, Beyoncé had this to say about it. "Beyoncé's privacy concerns are understandable. Dramas around artists can often entirely overshadow the artist's real works. However, not everything here makes sense. Several scandals have dogged Jay-Z and Beyoncé throughout their 20 years together, with most of the focus being on allegations of infidelity on Jay-Z's part. The tabloids and diehard fans have spread these rumors, but Jay-Z and Beyoncé's music has also played a role. It's puzzling that Jay-Z and Bey are so private at times, yet they're not shy about exposing their dirty laundry in their music. The truth is that the pair are savvy business people who know that everyone is curious about the specifics of their wedding.
We were never a celebrity couple. We were a couple who just happened to be celebrities.
Using music to spread rumors is a clever approach to gaining listeners' attention. That's how you make history. Is this a clever or manipulative plan of action? It appears like both Beyoncé and Jay-Z want to make as much money as possible off of anything they do, which can be a little bit of both of them. That's why so long as the money keeps coming, they'll keep telling their admirers about their romance. Using their marriage as a selling point is a huge red flag, and so is the strange method in which Bey and Jay dealt with allegations of infidelity. The tales of Beyoncé and Jay-Z's infidelity in their 2005 relationship persist. The rumors that Jay's was having an affair with his protege Rihanna began to circulate that year. Nonetheless, there were reports that the rumors were made up to promote the Barbarian singer. However the case may be, this was the first of several charges brought against the rapper. The next accusation of infidelity in the relationship originated with the alleged victim. She has not one but two songs on her 2006 album B-Day that dealt with infidelity, and her supporters didn't let her suffer alone. One of her fans said, "I hope he gives her the respect of honesty. As a woman who was betrayed, it wasn't the act that hurt so bad. It was the lying, the dishonesty, and the pain and apprehension it caused. It cuts deep. She stayed with him. She's working to trust him again. I just hope his change is genuine. I hope he feels it in his soul." If the events that inspired these songs actually occurred, then it would appear that Bey has forgiven Jay-Z and that their relationship is still going strong. The couple secretly wed in 2008 and had their first child, a girl named Blue Ivy, Rivalry in 2012. And Jay-Z loved his daughter so much that he even learned how to swim. He said, "I didn't learn how to swim until Blue was born. There goes everything you need to know. This is a metaphor for our relationship. If she ever fell in the water and I couldn't get her, I couldn't even fathom that thought. I gotta learn how to swim. That's it. That was the beginning of our relationship." This is so sweet of him, but another year passed, and then there were new false rumors. Something kept tarnishing the reputation of the couple, who appeared to be the most powerful in their field. The rumor mill was churning that music mogul Jay-Z was cheating on his new protege Rita. Wow, that's a whole lot of suspected infidelity to ignore.
Plain Jay-Z is allegedly cheating on his wife Beyoncé with his new artist Rita Ora.
And to this day, nobody understands why Bey keeps forgiving Jay when everyone knows he's a cheat. Who knows, maybe she wasn't as pure as she seemed. The lyrics to Jay-Z's 2013 track Holy Grail suggested that he was the one being duped rather than the other way around. Hypothetically, what if the roles were reversed? But it's not likely, as rapper and model Liv said in August 2013, that Jay-Z had flirted with her and asked for her number. Thankfully, Liv stated that out of respect for Beyoncé, she would not be providing it. Liv said in an interview, "The song about my life has been construed into something it's not. I was not saying he cheated on her with me. I was saying I was given the opportunity to compromise myself, and I took the route to not do that." Wow, that really stung Jay. While all this was happening, Jay and Bey tried to keep their relationship under wraps, and when they did disclose anything, it was to express their joy at being with one another. However, something happened that made it glaringly clear that their marriage was far from ideal. In a lift on May 7, 2014, things became hot between Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and Solange on the way to the reunion banquet that they all attended. Beyoncé stood silently by as security footage showed Solange angrily yelling at Jay-Z and striking him. It's unclear what transpired, but it's been said that Solange confronted Jay-Z after learning of his alleged infidelity. The couple's reputation took a major hit after the iconic lift incident. The aftermath led onlookers to believe the couple had split up. Several tracks on Lemonade, Beyoncé's 2016 album, are about cheating. Obviously, everyone thought it was directed at Jay.
One of the hardest things I've been through.
Been through a lot of trauma.
Right now, I'm very emotional because
It was now widely accepted that Jay-Z had cheated on his wife, and Bey and Jay were not the rock-solid, happy couple they had portrayed themselves to be. Jay finally came clean about his infidelity in 2017. He said, "The hardest thing is seeing pain on someone's face that you caused, and then have to deal with yourself." He disclosed that he and Bey chose to work on their marriage even through the most difficult moments, rather than exploit infidelity as a pretext to get a divorce. The fact that Jay-Z cheated on Beyoncé is a red flag in itself. You can tell that Jay-Z and Beyoncé have been quite strategic in crafting their public persona. Everything they show the world about themselves and their family is carefully chosen to create a particular impression. A tale about a criminal and a princess who fall in love. An imperfect union that has survived the challenges of raising 3 talented and lovely children.
Life is really good. Very great.
However, people have suggestions like this is all because Jay-Z wants to control this industry and his only concern is profit. It was reportedly revealed by 50 Cent. 50 was supposedly blaming and taunting Jay-Z. Over the last 2 decades, Jay-Z and 50 Cent have engaged in on-again, off-again beefs that have played out multiple times. The rivalry began with 50 Cent mentioning Jay-Z on the 1999 track How to Rob, to which Jay responded with a bar in his own 1999 track It's Hot, Some Like It Hot, that took a dig at 50 Cent saying, "I'm about $1. What the F is 50 cents?" The insiders claim that Jay was bullying 50. Since then, the two have traded stray shots as their careers progressed. The feud between 50 Cent and Jay-Z had reached a boiling point, and 50 Cent made it clear with the release of his response track titled Be a Gentleman. In this powerful song, he directly addressed Jay-Z, delivering a stern message to watch what you say. The track became part of his compilation mixtape Guess Who's Back, which hit the scene in April 2002, escalating the tension between the two influential figures in the hip-hop world.
This dude said, "I know you don't love me, because you ain't the same when Jay-Z's around." I said, "Big, that's all I want. That's all I want. How do we not say that?"
Years later, in an interview with Angie Martinez, Jay-Z disclosed that he had a conversation with 50 Cent backstage at a festival, and any animosity between them had dissipated, leaving behind a feeling of mutual respect and goodwill. Surprisingly, 50 Cent even acknowledged that Jay-Z's rebuttal had played a pivotal role in elevating his burgeoning career. 50 said, "When he responded, I was complimented. He wouldn't say anything back to somebody he didn't think was hot. I never went on the radio until after he said that about me. I don't know if my career would be where it's at if he didn't respond. By 2003, the rivalry between 50 Cent and Jay-Z had evolved from the classic matchup of undisputed champion versus up-and-coming challenger to a dynamic that felt more like two equals. This transformation came about after the success of 50 Cent's massive hit In Da Club and his blockbuster debut album Get Rich or Die Trying, which catapulted him to unprecedented global stardom. The Dr. Dre-produced anthem not only topped the Billboard 200, but also achieved an impressive 9x platinum certification. Its massive success was enough to put the entire Rockefeller roster on notice, as Jay-Z realized the impact 50 Cent was about to make on the music scene. Jay-Z said, "Bleak beans, everybody was in the studio, and I was like, I'm telling you, man, y'all got a chance right now. Just flood it. Put out a lot of music, because 50 Cent is coming." 4 months later, In Da Club hit, and it was over. It was like, okay, now everybody got to sit on the sidelines and wait this tidal wave out. Demonstrating his strategic approach, Jay-Z appeared to have a different plan in mind as he hit the road with 50 Cent on the Rock the Mic tour in 2003. Surprisingly, the two rivals collaborated and even showcased their chemistry by freestyling together in a Reebok commercial. Undoubtedly, this made a profit for Jay-Z because the deal was with millions of dollars. During an interview with DJ Envy following Lil Mama's unexpected interruption of his and Alicia Keys' performance at the 2009 MTV VMAs, 50 Cent couldn't resist taking a playful dig at Jay-Z. He humorously suggested that the reason for the incident was because Jay-Z was no longer as intimidating as he once was by taking Beyoncé's name. He said, "He's way more approachable. It's Beyoncé, and I don't know, the Sinatra vibe he's trying to put on that's making people comfortable enough to walk on his stage." If 50 was taking Jay-Z name, it means that he is quite into something very fishy. After 50, Kanye West joined the chat and revealed how some powerful people control this industry. In a striking clip that has captured widespread attention, 50 Cent openly delves into the online belief of Hollywood sacrifices. Shockingly, he even invokes his own mother while emphatically expressing his firm belief in such occurrences.
My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm Christian too.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy.
Kanye West holds the belief that Hollywood exerts control over specific individuals who harbor concerns that their loved ones could become sacrifices to the industry. Notably, he has referenced his own mother's passing in 2007, implying a belief that she may have been a victim of such a sacrifice.
Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing.
According to Kanye, the motive behind Hollywood's actions is all about control. He believes that the industry's elites not only manipulate people, but also subject them to mental torture.
In order to control, traumatize, they want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me.
He went even further by exposing some of the biggest names in the industry who he claims are influenced by satanic powers. In another startling revelation, Kanye has introduced the notion that Jay-Z might be employing a mysterious code embedded in numbers to convey secret messages through his music. This concept harks back to the ancient practice of numerology and a Jewish tradition known as gematria, where letters are assigned numerical values. Through this method, words and phrases can carry hidden meanings based on their numerical equivalents, creating a puzzle that only a select few can decipher. Jay-Z's affinity for the number 4 has long been recognized, yet Kanye's recent statement suggests a much deeper implication. Throughout his career, Kanye has consistently shown an inclination for delving into themes centered around concealed truths and latent powers. This new revelation about Jay-Z potentially using intricate codes in his music aligns with Kanye's penchant for exploring the profound and hidden aspects of our world. It's as if Kanye's pursuit of understanding hidden meanings has led him to unveil a layer of intrigue beneath Jay-Z's music and his affinity for certain numbers, propelling us into a realm where secrets and symbolism intertwine. So due to all these revelations, people believe that Sean has been forced to keep his mouth shut about his relationship with Beyoncé so that her image is not damaged. That's it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.